Hello and welcome into Talk of the Town here on Channel 57. My name is Rich Reynolds. Full show for you as always, as we got a whole lot to talk about, a lot of different topics. We're going to start though talking with the man in uniform right over there as we bring in Alex Tyms. He's from Glacier's Edge Council, the Boy Scouts of America, and welcome on in.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. What's going on, I guess, scouting-wise in our area right now?
Well, scouting is having a great bit of growth in our area. Out of 275 councils in the country, we were ranked number 15 last year.
Oh, wow.
Which is something we're very proud of, and that's based on membership growth, percentage of kids that are earning advancements, going to camp, and doing all kinds of great things that scouts do.
Yeah, it seems like, they're always so active, and I know a lot of kids in the area that are involved in scouting and stuff like that. Is scouting growing? Is it something that, had maybe, kind of peaked, or are we still in a growth phase for scouting?
I think we're entering a great growth stage. When we look at why kids join scouting, they don't join because of character development and citizenship training. They join because they want to go camping, build fires, and have the biggest pocket knives their mothers will let them have.
Go, right.
And I often tell parents we trick them into those things because no kid has ever come up to me in 30 years and asked to have his character developed, be citizenship trained, and physically fit. No, they join because they want to go camping and have those pocket knives and things. And that's an attractive thing, even in this modern area where they live on their smartphones. When they get out a chance to spend the night out in the woods and build their fires and not get yelled at for it, great things happen.
I bet, yeah, and I did want to bring that up. I mean, so many kids are on screens today. They got their smartphones, they got their iPads, or watching television, whatever it is. Not that watching television is a bad thing. So they have all these screens in front of them all the time. How do they adjust going out into the woods and then making those fires? Are they okay? Is there screen withdrawal at all, do you see?
I think a lot of times because coverage is so good in many places, they still have access to those, and they're using Facebook and all the other social media to tell their friends about the cool things they're doing. And that prompts a discussion because scouting's not about helping little old ladies across the street. They're out in the woods doing cool things and learning important skills that help them later in life.
Now, a lot of kids might be out there and saying, you know what, I'm interested. I think, I'd like to be a part of that. I'd like to do that kind of thing. How do they sign up? How do their parents get them involved in the whole process?
The easiest way is they can go to a website called beascout.org. They enter in their zip code, and then using a Google Maps app, the local scouting groups will show up, and they can click on them, find out when they meet, where they're located, and how to join.
Now, part of scouting is exploring. So can you tell us a little bit, expound on that a little bit? What is exploring?
Exploring is a really exciting program that we have. We've been doing it for 50 years, and it's probably our best kept secret. It's a program for high school age youth, and it basically introduces them to career exploration and gives them an opportunity. It really focuses on school to career kind of programs. And we have programs with the Sheriff's Department, with hospitals, with EMS, and it gives kids an opportunity to actually work in those fields and work with people that are doing those programs. And that's a big emphasis we're going to be focusing on in 2016 and 2017.
Okay, so that's all part of it, huh? Because, again, I just think of it so much as like going camping and like you said, building fires. So now career exploration. So you mentioned working in EMS, working in fields like that. What other fields really can they grow into out of scouting? What does it really give a base in?
Well, in our traditional Boy Scout program, which serves boys 11 to 17, the Merit Badge program that has been in place since 1910, it gives them an opportunity to work on more than 140 merit badges in different areas where they can learn things that are just tied into civics. They can also learn things that are career oriented, where they can pick a career just about in almost any area, and there is a badge for it, and they work with a counselor who has an expertise in that. So the Merit Badge program also introduces them into potential lifetime skills, hobbies, as well as career options.
I'm sure there's someone watching right now that's saying, you know what, I'd like a scouting program in my neighborhood and on the block or in my school or whatever. How can they go about doing that?
They can contact us through our website. We have all of our email address, and our phone number is on there as well. And what it takes to start a scouting program is you need a handful of kids and a handful of adults, and we will train the adults how to work with kids. And we will make them successful and let them take scouting to more people.
A lot of good stuff, and the other thing about the Boy Scouts too, if you join, you don't have to sell cookies, right?
We sell popcorn, and we do a great job with that.
There we go. So it's a little bit different experience. Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have more Talk of the Town right after this here on Channel 57.